What is good, everybody? This is Koza and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'll be going over my favorite small guard build in NBA 2K25. Y'all know I don't make my builds too meta. There's plenty of videos out there around the YouTube for you guys to watch, but I make my builds to fit my playstyle and amplify it, and I push you guys to do the same. This here is a two-way playmaker. We're going to end up getting Legend On-Ball Menace, Legend Challenger, and a Legend Dimer. I'm not a crazy bucket getter on this build. I just look to play simple ball, make the right play, and do the best I can to win games. Real quick, don't forget, if you want a 2K Labs premium membership, be sure to use code KOZA for a discount to see all the jump shot data and statistics. Be sure to like and subscribe if you're enjoying the informative content on the channel, and let's go ahead and get straight into it. So you can see I made a few small guard builds. So I got one, two, and then my third one here, and I didn't upload these two because I wasn't confident in the build that I made. Finally, after making 3 builds and spending $300 pretty much on these builds, I finally came comfortable with this one, and I want to show you guys this build here. I'm not just going to spam build videos on the channel just because I made a build. I wanted to be comfortable, and it took me 3 tries to really make that build that I really enjoyed playing on and amplified my play style. Two-way perimeter playmaker 6'4". The 6'4s really do get good defense. 6'4", 193 pounds. I think he's one tick under max wingspan to hit the 89 three-pointer threshold, so we will get silver limitless, and we can bump that up to gold. But 193 for the weight, specifically to eventually get 99 perimeter for Legend On-Ball defensive badges. So 193 for the weight, and here's the build. So we go down to defense. Let me explain the all-around defense first. 94 perimeter, right? So whenever we put our +5, I'm already starter 2, guys. I'm already starter 2. I'm going to be starter 3, you know, within the next couple weeks, maybe if I grind it out double rep. I'm not grinding out double rep today because today's my birthday, so I really won't be playing much today. But the next double rep event, they usually have one every weekend. I will be grinding that out to hit starter 3 to get this +5, and I will put +5 onto perimeter defense, then having a 99 perimeter defense. Match with an 86 agility. So we will get Legend Challenger, Legend On-Ball Menace, but not Legend Pick Dodger. We'll have Hall of Fame Pick Dodger hitting that agility threshold for Hall of Fame, but not the Legend threshold because it's a 92 agility to get Legend Pick Dodger. I've maxed interior. I'm a big believer in interior this year. If you have no interior, you have to rely on your block. You have to jump at everything. If you have no interior and no block, you're kind of just, you're going to have buckets scored all over you in the paint. You really can't be mad at the game if somebody's scoring yellows on you in the paint, especially if they have a high layup, if you have no interior and no block. But I like to have interior. I think hands up contest with interior is working out well for me. I don't get paint patroller on this build. I'm a big believer in paint patroller, but I do get maxed out interior and a 68 block. Now you guys are gonna see some blocking clips. This build, I don't know, the speed isn't crazy high, agility isn't crazy high. It is high, but I do get some chase down blocks. If I do get beat at the perimeter, I can get those chase down blocks. 85 steal, this is my favorite steal threshold because you get gold interceptor. I'm not a huge believer in glove this year. Like, plucks are alright, especially like whenever it's against me, because I usually have silver and pluckable on all my builds. I get plucked, you know, more often than most people, but people be protecting the ball. Pluck, steals, and glove, it's not crazy OD like it was in previous years, but interceptions are crazy OD. So having that long wingspan and gold interceptor, you can get some crazy lanes on this build. 70 O board. Now I don't get box out beast on this build because I only have a 60 strength, but I still get bronze rebound chaser and a 70 offensive rebound. If you guys want to take this down to 60, you could, or if you want to do no offensive rebound, I get that. But crashing, just knowing positioning, you know, crashing for board on the driving kick or just anything, if you just put a body on the center and can box out the center is going to worm you, but while he's worming you, your center can get the rebound, or you can box out somebody else and you can get the rebound that way. I love getting second chance points and being able to do everything. Up to playmaker, we have a 90 ball handle. Now we missed out on 92 ball handle, and that has some of the best animations in the game. It has the Stephen Curry escape moves. It has the Trae Young behind the back. Those two, I believe, are the top 1 animations in their category. But you guys know me, I make my builds weird. I prioritize defense. I prioritize that two-way playmaker style of gameplay. I don't play meta. I don't like heavy OD offense, 3 hunting and all that, or zigzag and none of that. I do heavy two-way playmaker play style. 90 ball handle is going to get that done with some supplemented animations in the escape moves. We get solid escape moves. I went over that in my last video, even if you don't have 92 ball handle. And you get a solid behind the back with Darius Garland. 86 BO ball, that's going to get you gold lightning launcher. And at 85, you get the Garland dribble style. 92 pass stack. Dimer is tier 2 because of our height. So Dimer being tier 2, we can max +1 that. Let's see if we can see our tier 2 badges. We don't have many, you know, crazy tier 2 badges to +1, maybe layup or, you know, high flying denier if we're playing 2s or something. But I love max +1ing Dimer. You get Legend Dimer on this build, and we'll eventually have Legend Dimer with Legend On-Ball Menace and Legend Challenger all on the same build, and that's not even using our max +1 on our tier 1. So we have Legend Dimer to help. You know, it's inconsistent year. My teammates have been shooting a whole lot better off Legend Dimer, and they love this build just because of that. Also, Silver Bailout, Silver Versatile Visionary. These badges do help, especially Versatile Visionary. Only on Silver, I've been throwing dots. If you guys don't know, it's like the Needle Threader badge. Only on Silver's badge been working really well, especially with how lane's been. I'll throw some scary passes and they won't get picked off, but I'm guessing it's because of this badge here. I went higher 3-point rating than mid-range rating. I still have a decent mid-range at 84. You know, you can still make nice mid-range shots with an 84, but I went 89 to get gold set shot specialist and silver limitless. I just felt that was a better trade-off rather than going 83 in a higher mid-range. I felt like it was a better trade-off for me. So silver deadeye, silver limitless, gold set shot, silver shifty shooter. I have been max +1ing set shot to Hall of Fame. Whenever I set my feet, I can, you know, have a higher chance of making that. And for the finishing, little all around, 75 driving layup, 75 driving dunk. This is what I had on my last 6-7 build. Also with a 40 standing dunk to get the cheapest standing dunk package. Now you guys probably don't need this. You can put on anything else, but I love having the 40 standing dunk for any give and goes or anything like that. Man, I played my first comp game on this build. Like, I'm talking about a real comp game with a real comp lock. I could not, you know, I'd be dribbling, I'd be breaking down all the moves. I could not get past the lockdown in all 4 quarters. But you don't see me anywhere crying about it. I was doing give and goes, I was calling cuts, I was calling wrap cuts, I was calling cuts and dip back out to the 3-point line. I was calling a bunch of plays. I ended the game with like 8 points and like 24 assists, bro. I was not playing. My teammates are not gonna watch me go out of pure lockdown that's boxing me for 4 quarters and watch me struggle. I'm not doing that. That's not the way to play this year. Don't go straight out of lock, and don't be discouraged because you can't beat a lock. Just amplify the other styles of your play. You get shades of Alonzo Ball, Drew Holiday, Malcolm Brogdon, and you get the name two-way perimeter playmaker, which I thought was pretty dope. But you see, I'm already gold tier. I just made this build. I'll eventually have red tier. Y'all know that. But this is my favorite small guard build. Being 6'4", max wingspan. I like being tall, defensive, long, all of that. And I got this build at 99 overall. I got my badges up on this build. You guys see I have the exact build that I just showed you guys, and I plan on putting +5 on a perimeter to have legend on-ball defensive badges, legend challenger. I'll have legend dimer. These are my max +1s. I'll give you guys all my animations too. You see, I have max +1 set shot specialist to Hall of Fame. Tier 2, I got legend dimer. We go to our max +1s. We got our set shot specialist up. I might even try out the versatile visionary on gold, because I actually really been liking that badge. It's crazy that gold is at 95 overall. It's crazy expensive, but maybe I'll look into that. But I also did lightning launcher on Hall of Fame. I did limitless range on gold. Been trying a bunch of different things, man, just trying stuff out. But I feel like tier 2 is just a no-brainer to go dimer for me. I like with how the shooting is this year. If I could just make the green window a little wider, make their make percentage a little bit bigger, I'll definitely do that for my teammates. These are the animations that I'm rocking. I don't know if they'll exactly stay. I've been using De'Aaron Fox escape moves because if you guys seen my dribbling breakdown video, my last video, he has some like nice misdirections in it, and he's kind of shifty with it. So I've been trying that out. I do like Damian Lillard. Kyrie Irving has a terrible turbo cross, but he does have a good like behind the back, like you just seen right there in his combo. So I'm just trying out a bunch of different moves. Still using Jordan Clarkson hop jumper. Bradley Beal pull up. I might actually switch this. I'm gonna lab up some more dribble pull-ups. I just feel like the dribble pull-ups are not hitting this year. So I'm gonna try these 3 right here, normal 2, pro 2, and pro 3. I'm gonna lab those up. Go-to shots, I'm still labbing these up. Now the problem with small guards is their stuff is so fast, especially Jalen Suggs. It's so fast, it's so hard to time, especially when you're rhythm shooting. So Jordan Poole kind of has that slowed down like hop back. And somebody commented this on my last video. Well, I don't know if it was the last video, but somebody said try out Jordan Poole. They'd be killing in the mid-range with it. So shout out to him. But it's like a slower pull up, so I can really focus on timing that shot. And it's a very consistent animation. So I've really been liking this. And you know, that step back creates a lot of separation, especially when somebody's sagging. But I'm sure there's a lot of other options to go with here. This is the jump shot. I'm telling y'all, I was 50 whenever I had it full speed. I couldn't time it, bro. I was slightly late all the time. When I put it here, it feels like the same speed, but it just greens. I don't know how to explain it. So I'm using this. The visual cue is right before the R on release. You guys see it? It lines up with the R on the word release up at the top. So that's my cue to you know, have it all sync together. I'm using Colin Sexton, Oscar Robertson, 70-30. This one is my favorite jump shot by far. Dunk styles, we're going budget. We got the hangs off of one right here. We have the athletic hangs off one, and then we have of course we have our standing dunks there for whenever we cut, give and goes, all that. And we have DeMar DeRozan dunk package. I haven't messed with too many more, but those are the solid dunk packages for cheap on those 75 dunk and below builds. So that's gonna wrap up today's video. Drop a like and subscribe if you guys like this build. What would you tweak about it? What do you like about the build? What don't you like about the build? Let me know all the feedback down below in the comments. We just hit 92,000 subscribers today, so 100K. We're tunnel vision on the 100K. I can't thank you guys enough. As always, man, I love y'all boys. I love all the support. I appreciate it every single day. I'll catch y'all boys in the next one.